Hello and welcome to Hams Radio. I am Hams. Whether you are a new or returning viewer, I just wanted to say thank you for your support. If you are new to my channel is all about finding a life after trauma. I will be showing the good, the bad, and the ugly when it comes to my own healing journey in hopes that it will help you in yours. If that sounds like something that could add some positivity to your day, I encourage you to hit the subscribe button, click the bell so you don't miss out when I'm putting out new videos. Today, I just wanted to share with you guys some things that I kind of had some clarity on. So I'm going to make a video about the drama triangle, but kind of a condensed version. The drama triangle is kind of a pattern, like three roles you get stuck in being, if you get stuck in the victim orientation. One being the victim, then you have prosecutor and rescuer. And it also talks about the antidote for those three roles, and that's in the empowerment dynamic from the book that I've been talking about last couple of videos, The Empowerment Dynamic, The Power of 10. And those three roles are the creator, the coach, and the challenger. And so I'm applying challenger techniques right now instead of looking at something as a persecutor. I'm trying to go back in my life and refocus, come at a different angle. Instead of looking at woe is me, I had a persecutor who was mean to me. I looked back and said, what can I learn from this situation? What did I learn from the situation? What changes did I do after meeting this challenger? So I went back and I wrote down 10 lessons that I've learned after being in a relationship with Michael Nanto, extremely abusive guy, for like a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And this guy, it got to the point where there was one time he was choking me and I wasn't sure if he was going to let me go. And realizing, oh shit, that was way worse than it was in my head when I was living it. I don't know. I couldn't see the abuse, even though I got choked out, even though I got my head slammed against the closet door, even though he gave me a black eye. It didn't register as abuse at the time. So 10 lessons that I've learned after dating Michael Nanto. So one thing that it did was it finally snapped me out of this relationship jumping pattern that I was in. I went from my husband, after I divorced him, I got in a relationship with somebody who'd smoked meth all the time. And after that, even right when I was done or during, I'm not sure which, I was already with Michael Nanto. So I was kind of in this relationship jump to soothe myself on top of the alcohol. So I finally stopped doing that, which is delightful. I did not need to be in that pattern. And that made me realize that I need to be single for a while, or I need to make sure I'm not getting that enmeshed with somebody. Number 2, it finally got me to listen better to red flags. Again, it's kind of like a snap closer to reality, so that when I was seeing red flags, I was more likely to at least identify them, if not act on them and make sure that I'm doing what I need to do for the red flags. Subconsciously, so this is something that I, looking back and kind of learned, that subconsciously, and to be honest, a little consciously, was chasing the millions he had. But I was chasing something that did not exist. I was strung along. I could not help myself. And this is looking back, realizing, even though I was convincing myself in the present moment, no, you're not with him because of the millions he keeps talking about it. You're with him because you love him and you like him and you hang out with him and you want to be his girlfriend. I just convinced myself that I was not doing that, basically. So being controlled by the subconscious. Number 4, there's always a way out. Just may have to get creative. So I found it very hard to get out of this relationship because I feared, where was I going to go? Anytime a breakup was even mentioned, he would throw in my face, oh, I guess this relationship isn't super important to you, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I would get guilt tripped and kind of sucked back into this relationship. But there's always a way out. Always. Number 5. Michael must have had an extremely difficult life to unleash that type of pain on someone else. Number 6. I must have had an extremely difficult life to endure that type of pain from someone else. Number 7. Number 6 is extremely important for me to understand. I need to understand number 6 as well. That I had just an equally hard or rough life in order to be matched up with someone like Michael. Number 8, never let someone else dictate how you feel about yourself. If you do, you are at the mercy of someone who doesn't like you, and you're at the mercy of someone who might. You get to dictate how you feel about yourself, and that should be the only person that matters. Because you can't rely on other people to make you happy. You have to love yourself. Number 9, next time leave sooner. And I did apply that to the couple of almost maybe-ish ships that I had after I broke up with Michael. So I ended up tolerating way less and dipped out on relationships that I felt was not where they needed to be for me. And number 10, the 10th reason or 10th lesson that I got from dating this abusive guy was that I deserve better. Number 10, I deserve better. And when I started viewing myself as I don't need to deal with this, and I started to learn to love myself. When I started to learn to love myself is when I realized I deserve better. And I just want everybody to know that they deserve better, that you are imperfectly perfect. Anyways, and you are loved. And it doesn't matter what you do or don't do. You are still worthy. So just wanted to throw that out there. I've been applying the empowerment dynamic in my own life, and I'm continually to do so. I will put out a video talking about the drama triangle versus the empowerment dynamic and lay it out a little bit more in detail. All right, thank you so much for hanging in there, and I will see you next time. Bye.